Okay, today we're going to coach through doing a first aid report form because you're going on prac, and you might witness an incident or an accident, so it's good that you know how to do it. They're a legal document, so you need to do it as soon as possible after an accident, and they need to be kept until the child is 25 in the school records. So first of all, we'll put the date. So the date today is 28th.
I'm doing it with you.
Yep, you do it with me. 28th of the 1st, 2022. It's good to do it in black or blue pen too, not in pencil. So we're going to say that Bob had an accident. So it was an accident, so we tick accident. Let's tick accident. Okay. Over there, so we'll do it together. The school name would be Dunsborough School, so we write in the school name.
Dunsborough School.
School. We don't have a school code, so that's okay, but we could put the where the class is, so we could put pre-primary. So we put in pre-primary there. The address would be Coast Road. Phone number 0426 488 544. Okay. So we have to put the principal's name, Mr. Gleeson. So that's Gleeson. The name of the person injured was Bob, and his surname is Jones. So put his full name, he's a boy. And the reason we have to fill these out so carefully is because if something happens down the track as a result of the injury, then it could be involved with the courts. So we need to be able to produce this. He was at school, so we'll just put at school here for the address, at school address. His date of birth is the 15th of the 2nd, 2010. Okay. Now, when there's an incident or an accident, it's always good to call the parents straight away, just to let them know if they want to come and pick up the child or not. So we'll say, yes, we've advised the parents. We've got someone else to give them a call. We've called through to the office, got admin to give them a ring. The date that the incident occurred was today. So that's the 28th of the 1st, 2022. It occurred at 10:30 this morning, so 10:30 a.m. He's fallen over and hurt his head, so he fell over, hurt his head. And we would say head, here part of the body injured, back of his head. So that can sometimes lead to concussion, so we need to be really careful with that one. What happened? He was in the playground, so we just have to put in as much detail as we can. Was in the playground, and he tripped on a football. So no one else was involved, it was just him on his own. Where did it happen? Happened in the pre-primary playground. So then it's got here medical treatment. We applied first aid. He seemed alright. We didn't have to call for a doctor. We didn't have to take him to hospital. So we applied an ice pack, so action taken. We applied an ice pack wrapped in a towel for 10 minutes. We monitored him for any signs of early concussion.
Okay.
Good. Staff member attending, so you provide the first aid of it probably because you're one of the first ones on scene, so you put your name, Simon O'Sullivan. And then your employee number, which is your ed department number, which you won't have yet. So you put NA. Witness, so that would be another staff member that was on duty at the time. Could be Karen Stone. She was the teacher. We didn't take him to hospital, so we're just not applicable there. No other witnesses there, just the two of you out there. Any immediate action taken to prevent recurrence. So you need to look at the hazard, assess the hazard, and fix the hazard. So you would say, yes, make sure all the footballs or trip hazards are packed away. So we would put, make sure equipment is packed away when not in use. So the one that I have at daycare, it won't let you submit the incident report unless you have put down immediate action. So you need to say what action you're going to take before it lets you submit the incident report. So this report is completed by you, so you put your name. And then you sign it. And then now you need to take it to the principal as soon as you can. Get the principal to sign it and date it, and then you need to get your OSH representative to put their name down because it might be a maintenance issue, it might be some other hazard that you've identified, so then they can put that on their list of things to do and resolve for the school. So that's an incident report for first aid. Have you got any questions?
No, that's all pretty straightforward.
Pretty straightforward?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, just for your assessment that you'll be doing, I will just show you a quick PowerPoint of your job description, and so this PowerPoint is from the Ed Department, and it just highlights your role as an Ed support personnel. And you can see here as we go through, I'll email this to you so you have it for your own use. So your role assists in the delivery of education programs, assists with maintenance of the learning environment, so you're looking after the equipment, preventing hazards, supervising students, so you've got a duty of care. This is the main one here, first aid. So as part of your role as an ed assistant, you've got an obligation to do a incident or accident report, prepare morning tea, so looking after their health and well-being. You may assist with their arrival on buses and departure. You may assist with toileting, dressing and undressing, and then monitoring stock levels and general admin where appropriate. And they're your outcomes. So So I'll email that one to you.
Okay.
So you can use that for your assessment later on about work health and safety and your role as described by legislation. And then I'm also going to email you this link here, which is a YouTube clip which discusses occupational health and safety in schools.
Schools, getting it right.
So it's a 2.5 minute clip. Talks about occupational health and safety in the schools and why it's important to identify hazards and near misses.
Why do we want to get it right? Because
So I'll pause that for now, but I'll send that to you as well. So any other questions?
No, that's all pretty good.
That's all
Thanks
good?
for showing us that.
All right, so when you get to the workplace, you'll be pretty confident in accessing a incident report
Yeah,
and completing it if needed.
absolutely. Thanks for showing us,
Okay.
and good job.
That's all right. And they should, by the way, be kept within reach with the first aid kit.
Oh, yes.
So if you're in the playground, you should be able to just reach around the door, grab an incident report from the file, grab the first aid kit, and it's all
Sure.
good to go. Okay, so now we have a feedback on my coaching session.
Sure.
So the first question is, the trainer explained the learning activity and the reasons for the learning activity, score of 1 to 5, and a comment
I think 4.
4. It can be as brutal as you like.
Comment. No, very thorough.
Thorough, okay. We'll put that on the video so I don't have to type that in. Have I outlined the objectives clearly?
Yes, definitely.
So what were my objectives, do you think?
Understanding the incident report, understanding the detail in the incident report, the requirements as per their department in detail, the specifics around the support role provided by the assistants.
So what would you score that?
I reckon probably 4 as well.
4, okay. Now, the next feedback question is, did I sequence the session in a way that makes sense to you as a learner?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Yep.
It was all pretty easy to understand. Give that a 5.
5, okay. And did I allow time for you to answer?
Yes,
questions?
absolutely. Yeah, I'll give that a 5 as
5.
well.
Was I prepared for the session? Did I have everything ready?
I believe you've got all the tools at your disposal.
I did. Yeah.
5.
Was there nothing else you'd like to see?
No.
No. And did I maintain momentum during the session?
Absolutely.
And close the session well?
Yes. Yeah.
What would be your score?
Yeah, no, that would be a 4 as well.
4?
Might want to see the end of the video, but that's okay.
Oh, yeah.
But I'll see that in
That's
due
okay.
time.
Yes. Which aspects worked well, do you think, the session?
I think you explained the needs and requirements really well. You invited me to have any questions if I did have any, and made sure that I was clear with what was required.
Okay.
So yeah, good job.
Yeah, good job. Okay. And which aspects of the session could be changed next time, do you think?
Well, I'm not sure if you do the same with every student, but yeah, maybe seeing the end of the full video, so if I had any questions, then I might be able to have some at that point in time.
So about what would you do if you spotted a hazard or a near miss or something like that?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Yeah. So I hope the video will explain all that. But
And maybe some different video, different examples or something like that.
oh yeah, so you'd like to see maybe 2 or 3 different videos,
Yeah,
different situations
think
and
so,
scenarios.
Yeah.
Good point. Awesome. Okay, thank you, Simon.
You're welcome.
I hope you'll be able to get out there and be confident in what you're doing now.
Yeah,
That's great.
I feel pretty well prepared.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for your time.
No
And
worries.
good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. We'll stop this video now.
Bye, miss.